Hello friends, welcome to another weekly Monster Train video. We had Saints Blowing Operate as our last challenge, and we got Stormblessed coming in at first at 46,910, only 300 and some points ahead of Arkham Archivist at 46,595. And that was a really fun run. I found out afterwards something that I'd never realized. I don't play enough with the mutators. Permadeath actually doesn't cancel out Endless. So you could actually have Endless units and the Permadeath. Good thing to know. But we have our new challenge this week. And I'm just going to head on over to that. So this week we have Controls Doing Liberty. And it is going to be a Melting Remnant Hellhorn setup where we're going to be doing an additional 12 random cards are added to your deck. You also get a 2-for-1, so each time that you draft a card, you gain a second copy. So you're just going to have massive, massive decks. And we're going to have all the friendly units count as all subtypes. So you can do cool things with the, like, Wickless or with Imp classes and things like that, because there are certain things that will care about that. Or Demons, stuff like that too, because you can get, like, Goad as well for Hellhorn. So there's some cool stuff that proc off of both of these classes, as far as all friendly subtypes. But we've been dealing a lot of small deck stuff, and now we're going to deal with a large deck one. So we're going to jump on in and see if I can beat this 40,000 score. And this is your last chance if you want to go in totally blind and challenge. See if you can get the top score. Look away now. Alright, here we go. We have Seraph the Chaste. So it's going to cleanse all of our units. So we don't want to be trying to do, like, Rage stacks or something, probably. We've got Dripfall, so we can descend units, Fortify, and Votivary. And we're going to get a bunch more after that because of the Come Prepared. Let's just see what those are going to be. I don't think they're going to pop up. Alright, so we'll take a quick look. Oh, is it just going to give extra copies? We've got Drip Falls, 4 of them. 2 Fortifies. No, it's going to be random. We just happen to get a bunch more Drip Falls. 2 Fortifies, a Hidden Passage to ascend units. 2 Hidden Passages. We've got the Entombed Explosive, Inferno. Subsuming Blade is interesting early. It's better in a small deck, though, because you're going to want to be slaying things with it all the time. Ritual of Battle, which isn't great. Tiresome Climb? Okay. And a Transcendent, and even a Wickless Recruitment. Remove all burnout and debuff effects from units. Wow. Alright, well, we have a lot of stuff to do here. One thing that we've got to be... I think that our plan... I'm just going to go real quick what I think I want to do here. So... we're going to have a really large deck, and there's not going to be a whole lot to do about that, because we do get 2 cards every time that we draft one as well. And that could mean that maybe we just don't really draft a lot of cards, but I think that actually what it means is that we should draft a ton of cards, and not try and remove stuff from our deck. Now, that might sound weird, but I think that the plan for me is going to be that if you can't remove cards from your deck really, because like your deck is too big and it's hard to make that matter, you can maybe just change the quality of your cards, right? We're going to be adding 2 cards at a time. So rather than, like, focusing really hard on removing a ton of useless cards, we can focus instead on adding a lot of really good cards. And that'll just raise the overall quality in much the same way that removing some cards would. Because it's generally harder to remove cards. And we've got a lot of garbage. Like, Hidden Passage is not great. Ritual of Battle is probably not what I want. Tiresome Climb I'm not a big fan of. Like, Transcendent might come off, but maybe not. Like, there's a lot of problems with this, right? So there's a ton of cards that we would want to get rid of, and that's saying nothing to said of Train Stewards and Torches and all the regular things that you have to deal with. So I think that's going to be kind of the plan, and we'll see what we can do with that. Rector Flicker. Yes. The Resolve one is a lot better now, but I do like that burnout, and we have the Wickless Recruitment, so we can actually get it so that it doesn't have the burnout. Plus 2 stacks of burnout each time it's applied. Okay. I mean, that's already pretty amazing for our champion. So I think that we'll just settle for that early on. And we have that Wickless Recruitment, but I shouldn't rely on it. And yeah, we'll hop in with a Mark of Invasion. Gonna try and not take any damage here. But we want that extra gold. Of course, the problem is that we do also want to actually kill the boss on the lower level. And there's no way that we're going to be able to kill all of these. It's already taken a little bit of damage on this one, unfortunately. Alright. Do the best that we can do, anyway. Set that up. Put the big boy down on the bottom. It's only 3, so it won't be too much in terms of... Oof. Damage to our pyre health and losing points. This is interesting. Obviously, Subsuming Blade gets better. Probably not going to be very good for our deck in general, though, so I shouldn't worry too much about it. Could Drip Fall one of these, or multiples. Maybe I just want to Inferno the top and forget about the Collector. That's unfortunate. Huh. Okay, I think I kill one there. I'm gonna take out the Collector, and then I'm gonna Drip Fall one of these. Then we can kill that. Alright, that works. Just to make sure that we don't have a problem. And the game. Alright. 4 damage. But just minus 8%, so not a lot. 75 gold is probably worth that. So we get 2 of anything that we grab. Entombed Explosive. Well, if we'd been reforming, would have gotten some really good cards here for the Reform champion. I kind of like the Explosive. We do have that Inferno as well. There's Welder Helper. Have the Transcend Imp already. I'll go with a Welder Helper. Welder Helper getting a buff to 15 armor now is real solid, too. Gain a Hellhorn unit. Yeah, let's go take a look. 2 Demon Fiends. We can't even play one of them. I'm feeling like Rail Beater is the better way to go about that. And if I am going to remove things... Okay, Eternal Stone on Transcendent might just be too tempting for me. I think I have to. I can't turn it down. It's too good when it works. A little bit of extra health on one of these bad boys. And then I'm probably going to start removing some Train Stewards. I know I said I didn't want to remove a lot of cards, but we are going to fill up on space for our units, and we don't want to have that as a problem either. Just making sure that's what I want to do. Maybe I wait. Maybe I just wait a little longer. I'm going to wait on it because we might not be able to draw enough units sometimes just because of how full our deck is. So even if we're not able to place them all if we draw them, like the odds of us drawing all of them with 34 cards isn't super high sometimes. Go ahead and kill that. That tank for the front. And I can put Rail Beater in here too. I'm gonna do it that way. I want the Rector Flicker to hit for 50 first is the thing. Might as well make it dazed so it doesn't deal as much damage. Whatever. Sure. Put the welder in the back. Beater here. And I would like that to not burn out. Cool. Anything else that matters? I mean, certainly just put the dragon front. And this makes way more sense, though. Actually, we can drip fall all the way from the top, although it does apply dazed, but it'll still be there ready to fight in the next battle. Yeah, and there we go. Very easily get this fight. Sweet. All these drip falls will let us really assemble some cool kill floors on the bottom. Apply burnout 6, reform a unit. And we get a lot of burnout, so it helps. Like, we can apply it to things that don't have burnout and it'll still be useful. I don't mind molded, especially when we've got these imps too. We're getting more of them. God, if we can find some of the imp damage things that, like, deal damage for the number of imps we have, stuff like that, oof. We could be in real business. Yeah, I'm down for the molting imp for now. Energy might end up being better long-term. I think I like this for now. And I might want to go for the Transcend Imp here, rather than another Hellhorn unit. Imps don't count as unit drafts, weirdly enough. They're actually in spell drafting for Hellhorn, just as an important side note, if you're ever trying to go for that. So if you ever want a lot of imps, it's not a wonderful idea to try and get a bunch of Hellhorn unit drafts. Copy a card 5 times. Well. Do I have a big deck for you? Listen, I don't know if this is gonna be the high score anymore, but, deal. Right now we just have the damage from the Inferno Imps or whatever, and the Welder Imps, but we'll find more. I believe in us. And even now, it's still not going to be bad, I would say. So I want that in front is the thing. I want to play it not so much because, like, I mean, obviously Transcend Imp isn't going to do a lot on the first turn there. Like, it doesn't have a summon effect yet. It's not necessarily going to get one for a while. But we want to have it dying every turn so we have a better chance of doing something with it later on. Let's get our friend there. More Transcend Imp. Gotta be careful about how many we're playing here, because we'll clog up our hand real fast. Like, I want to keep at least one, but I don't want to do too much, so I'm going to throw down one. Put a couple up here. There we go. Now we've got something. A thing to do. Let that die. We're gonna need good ways to sacrifice these imps or something too. We've got the torches, so we can shoot them. But we're gonna need more than that. Okay, that's dead. Kinda wanna drip fall the rail beater. Start assembling that kill floor we've been talking about. And obviously we don't want to put it here because that ruins our plan. I guess we'll wait. Oh, 411, not quite enough? We've got to be able to do it. How many things do we have that we can mold? So we're going to mold it back one of those entombed explosives, and then... Oh, we don't have a drip fall. For some reason I thought I had a drip fall in my hand. Hold up. We can shoot that imp, too. Oh, but then we still don't have enough space, because we already drip falled. Like, if we could just transcend imp on this floor, would be good. I don't think there's a way for us to get out of this one. Yeah. Gonna make it up one other floor. Obviously, we're not having a problem killing this. We just want to maximize our score here if possible. Nope. Let's put that up at the top and... Sure. There's an easier way to do it. Impalade. Deal damage to threat enemy equal to 15 times the number of imps in your deck. 390 damage. Woo! Alright, we got there. Now we definitely want to be careful about what we're adding. I mean, it does add every unit we add as an imp, so... There is that to keep in mind. Wickless Baron's actually kind of interesting with all the various, like, Votivaries and imps that we have that can go at the front. I might actually do that. Goofy as it is. And let's get some extra space, even. God, I need ways to sacrifice things. Trinket, an unstable vortex to remove some stuff. That might not be a bad idea. I know that we said that we didn't want to remove a lot, but... if I could... just get rid of, like, some of the Ascends. The Ascends are kind of nice. Maybe the Tiresome Climb and Subsuming Blade, though, or Ritual of Battle. Stuff like that. It's just not doing a lot for us at all. Yeah, let's set up here. Actually, before I do that... no, we're not adding any of those. Okay, Ritual of Battle. Tiresome Climb seem bad. See, Subsuming Blade can actually kill our own imps, too, so maybe we're fine with that. These are just a little too expensive. The Train Stewards are pretty bad, obviously. I think I'll do that, though. I might purge some Train Stewards here. Emberstone. Free Impalade. If we could have it hold over, that would be amazing. I don't want to remove too many of these, because every time that we remove a unit, it does make the Impalate less effective. I'm going to reroll first and just see if we get, like, a holdover. Nice, okay. Holdover is amazing. Now we just get to nuke anything in front every single turn. Sick. As soon as we can find that. Triple check that's what I want to do. Could get rid of Inferno. Don't need it nearly as much when I have something that deals 420 damage at a whim. I'm gonna get rid of Inferno. Whew, this is a tough one. Just for, like, deciding what to remove. I think one Train Steward can come out. I want to keep that Subsuming Blade because I do want to be able to kill our own imps. I know that the big sweeper could have done that too, but it's just too expensive. Resolve or form 2 random units. That'd have been interesting if we didn't go Endless on the imps there, but I think that with the Endless on the Transcend imps, we're okay without it. We'll just go Burnout 6. We'd like a big beefy boy up at the front. We've got the spells. Let them have extra attack. We'll blow them up with our Impalates. I hope. We just need to get them early. That's the big thing. You there. Let's just increase that. Okay. Let that tank some damage. Also get the harvest. Another Baron. If we do Transcend Imp, it's gonna get armor, but it'll still die, so that's okay. Oh no, it won't. Yeah, because it kills the back one. It gets 20 armor? Alright. That is still more than acceptable. Put that there for the harvest. Come on, Impalates. Not finding them. It might actually have been a blessing that this didn't die, too. That way it's not clogging up our hand yet. We'll just put that up a floor and let this Quill Marksman kill it. I won't be too sad about that. And I might as well get that just so that the Transcend Imps are better. I don't know that I want to even... Oh, if I torch that now, that was actually a bad move. I could have torched it instead of playing the Molten Imp. And then I could have drawn a card, see if we got the Impalate. Not yet. Anything I want to reform? Molten Imp? It's an interesting one to do. I think if anything, I'd want to Drip Fall a unit. Let's Drip Fall the big boy. Come on, Impalate. Wow, no Impalate. No Wickless for that either, which is a really bad time. I mean, Votivary's free. I can put it down and then just torch it. See what we get. Right, it's just gonna get itself. It's endless. I don't know what I'm thinking. Do get another stack on that, though, so it's not actually the worst. Could throw down another... I could do the same thing again, actually. Like, I could Votavary again, shoot it again, and just give this more bonuses, and then Drip Fall it. It's not a terrible plan to try and maximize what we get on this floor. Just wish that we'd been able to get one Impalate or a Wickless recruitment for that so that we could have won this. We'd have definitely gotten it on the bottom floor if we had any one of those three. Really, really good chance. I mean, man, only 15 cards left. Over 2/3 through. Darn. Yeah, I think this is the one. Not that. Whoop. Almost messed up. There we go. Alright, we'll get the win off of it. Cool. I didn't think it would make that much of a difference. I'm glad that it did. Ah, Harvest. You're so good. Resin removal. Remove all debuff effects. I don't need Votavaries, don't need resins. I do need more imps, though. Or a way to sacrifice imps. God, sacrifice imp also just reads sacrifice anything. That's an important thing to remember. Impish Scholar has a summon for our Transcend imps. We don't have any consumes yet, though. So it's not like that looks amazing. I feel like important work is maybe the most important thing. I just realized I did that. Don't blame me. It's the game. They did the pun. I'm not the criminal here. You're all the criminal. It's good. I said I know I didn't want to remove a lot of stuff, but we can just trim a little fat here. Get those imps really flying for us. I like it. No, I should probably look at what we can get here first. Surgestone, Emberstone. Surgestone isn't the worst idea either. If we find another Impish Scholar, it's actually not a bad idea for us to have something we can grab back real quick. Does make me almost wish I'd grab the Impish Scholar, though. Yeah, I'm not super excited about those. Let's go remove the cards. Votavary is very medium. Train Steward's not doing us a lot. Votavary does really just kind of clog up our deck right now. Clog up our deck and clog up our draws. Not clob it up. I don't know what that is. Let's... Like the Train Stewards are not good either. There's no spells I want to remove that badly, right? Because again, removing units does make Impalate worse. Slowly getting worse and worse here. I think the Votavaries just kind of do the least, though, from what I'm trying to do. Train Stewards at least attack. We've already got the Imps holding up slots that are not really attack slots, right? Which clan's artifact we take? I can give like an Eternal, but we already have Endless stuff, so we don't really need that. Like their Tome would give Endless. And the Double Strike is generally real solid, even though it's been nerfed. There's also the armor one, like alloy. Melting Remnant has some reform ones, which are cool. Could do that on some of the imps. I'm gonna go for melting. Nah, that's not good enough though. I don't want that one. Does it collapse? Ah, it does. Oh, it was a good try. Got a little bit of gold. Ended up not being the best for us, but no big deal there. I'm really thinking that purging more stuff might be important. And it's probably purging the train stewards. Or just the blade. I'll get rid of a blade and then just go. I know we wanted it to kill our own imps, but we've got the torches. We'll be fine. Ah, Crystal Cloak. We'll need a good imp blade to blow that thing out right away. Please just give it to me early. Down. Well, damn. Don't think I get to the back there. Yeah, it's got us. Put a Transcendent in the back. Get more armor, but we're not really killing anything else. Same here, unless I put it further back. Then we kill the front line. Alright, I'll do that. Oh, great, because you shuffled them. That's what's gonna happen. Right. Well, well, well. Awkward. That'll get the front now. Okay, at least there's that. I should have maybe tried to get reroll the magic shop to get a holdover on those important works, actually. Because that's a big one. Strip fall that boy a little bit. Worried about that burning out too. There we go. Having a really hard time finding that holdover impelate. Unfortunately, we didn't get any like molten imps yet either. Both of the molten imps are still in there. So we're gonna be taking some damage. There's not really anything I can do about it. Oh, still none. Wow. And we can ascend that, which is interesting. Drip all this so I take less damage. Hope that we find that Impalade. Almost a one-shot. Almost. I could also move one down. That's dangerous. Now I'm gonna do it. Yeah, it adds a lot of damage. Alright, we're gonna get a lot of Transcendence. That's part of the problem here. Good hit. Good hit. Oh, alright. That'll work. That'll do! That will do. Definitely didn't want that going up another floor. We lost a lot of points on that one. Fatal Melting. Number of friendly units have died. That one's good. Also, the number of friendly units that have died giving us energy is really solid. I think I like the Melting more. I need to draw more cards. Which maybe leans us towards the memories. But this is like extra Impalates too. It also does all enemy units, which is really important. It's not going to be quite as good as those Impalates, but it'll be solid. Help us out a bit. Get to remove more. Or we can duplicate that holdover Impalate. That looks pretty solid. I kind of like duplicating the holdover Impalade, actually. Because I have to remove more units from our deck, basically, and I don't really want to do that. Now just let me draw it somewhat early, or at any point. I haven't drawn it in any battle yet. We got this really sick thing, and we haven't been able to do it once. Spell Shield's so bad for us here. Oh, that sucks. Alright, well. We will do what we can. Wipe that out. I'll just leave a Transcendent out of the way. I don't want to draw them out of our deck. We need to get deeper in so we can find that Impalate. This is kind of cool, actually. Oh, I shouldn't have put it on that floor, though. Specifically, this boy is obnoxious that way. Sure. Come on, we've got to find them in one of these fights. We've got to have it in one of them eventually. We have to. I believe in us. At some point, it'll happen. Damage to everything. Okay. Neat. That's something. It's not exactly what we wanted, but it is something. Hey, we did it! Okay, at long last. Whew. Gotta work through 3 spell shield there, and the clipped guardian in the back is 85. Or 81. It's hit pretty good. There we go. Now if we can just get close to Seraph, we can start blasting that one. Oh, no way to kill that. Sadly, Dripfall doesn't work when it's immobile, because I'd love to have just shot Seraph in the face. Or not Seraph, Fel. Fel looks a little too much like Seraph. Sure. Yeah. Well, an easy final wave here. Just unfortunately we couldn't get it earlier. The spell shield was such bad luck for us. We've had a really cool thing to do for a long time in being able to, like, pop Fel outside of the train with those Impalates and being able to get some other things, but we just haven't gotten the Impalates early enough, and we now hit Spell Shield, like, just a little bit too much bad luck. Really close. Some cards in hand, and add a draft unit to your hand. And give it +10 for each card that's consumed. One Horn's Tome is certainly interesting. That nerf's pretty significant, and it just costs too much, so I think we're just gonna skip it. Formless Child's kind of fun. I do kind of like the Formless Child. Does also give us, again, more damage on those Impalates. Everything that we have. Let's just make sure we're drawing more cards now. I really wish we could get more of those important works and draw extra cards off that, because that would be really incredible. Maybe we should have just copied those. This side definitely looks more interesting. Trinkets could be anything. Gives us a little bit of extra time to find the right stuff, so we're not taking little bits of damage here and there and losing points to that. So we could certainly go with Light's Gift. Yeah, Mallet's just not super interesting. At least we remove those from the pool. Oh, right, wrong thing. For some reason I thought that was holdover. That is not. Let's reroll. Stacks, though. Also not super relevant. Like, we can put it on, say, Fortify. Give this Dazed 2. But that's actually bad for us, because normally we're drip falling our own units. Like an Emberstone something. Fatal Melting being Emberstoned is probably a good idea. And then maybe purge out a hidden passage. Let's see what we get here. I'd love to get another 5 copy. There's no way that we get 2 of the same, though. That's not the way it works. Ooh. A Monster Rail Spike. Yes. Let's use that to get rid of one of these Train Stewards. I went a bit off the beaten path from what my intended plan here was, but still pretty happy with what we're doing. It's so big. Reforming random units is cool, but we've got enough units. We're having trouble placing all of them, even with the extra space. I think I'd rather go for this. Just really, really hoping that we can actually kill Seraph while she's still out of the train. Front. Okay. I don't like how high this is already getting. At least it's dazed up there. And we can drip fall it if we want. Which, yes, I think that's the good idea. No, that was the bad idea. Because now, unless I want to take pyre damage and lose points, which I do not, I need to do that. There's the thing that we needed. Sadly, that's not going to be enough. Well, we're taking a hit. Oh, at long last, we've assembled it. We can actually just win this fight now. We've had an ability to get, like, a free fight for a really long time if we just found those. We just haven't been able to do it. But now this is entirely free. Easy. Guess I should do that, and then see if we can't Wickless recruit this. No, it's endless. Fool. Should have hit something else. I should have just hit the Drig. Give that a bunch of armor. And we've got these implates. It should be okay. Place some of these first. Nine. Only 30. trample did a lot of work there. Okay. I'm gonna host to make more damage on those imps. But I don't think that that's really what we need. And imp itself is cool. But not as important as the work. I'd love another summon ability, but we don't have any real consumes that matter, and boy, important work is incredible for us. Huh, unstable vortex, you say? Get rid of hidden passage. Get rid of, like, a torch or a train steward. Dealing 405. I mean, if we're dealing 300 some damage on them, I think that's good enough. The Hell Vent to duplicate more of it is kind of neat, but I don't think that's super necessary. Before we do any removing of cards, though, we should take a look at this. Heapstone. Yes. I'm going to do that on one of the important works. It's cool with those impalates, but important work is also insane with it. Make the other Fatal Melting cheap. Power Stone on Fatal Melting might be good too. Ooh, Unbroken Horn would have been... Oh, wow, we could have had those Pyre Chompers and gotten extra energy. But that would have made a lot of other things harder. And card in your hand is reduced to 0 until it's played or discarded. Huh. Flicker's Liquor plus the Horn is pretty gross. Those all seem really good for us, actually. Extinguish abilities, trigger additional times. Draw extra as well. Got a lot of Extinguish. A lot of Extinguish. 3 Entombed Explosives, 2 Formless Childs. That's pretty neat. Drawing the extra card is incredible, though, especially when we have Flicker's Liquor to make things cheaper, and then this to just conserve the energy. I'm gonna go with that. I could have used more money here. And we might as well. That small difference in cost is not going to change anything. Alright. Finally. I mean, those torches can get rid of the imps, but now with 4 important works, maybe I don't care anymore. I don't want Hidden Passage. We've got enough with the Drip Falls. I might even remove a Drip Fall at this point. Yeah, Train Steward still. Very near the bottom. Alright. Let's get out of here. The big thing is we need to get those Impalates down real fast so we can kill this Seraph outside of the train. I don't think that I'm worried about losing this. I might be wrong. I don't think I'm worried about losing this. Been wrong about that in the past. But the big thing that I care about is trying to kill it faster here. There goes the front line. That just lets us keep going and going and going, huh? Sure. Could drip fall that down, but then I'm just filling that up before I really need to. Can't put any more imps on it, so... Could daze this? Do I care? Kinda want that to die. We can actually use the reforms. There we go. We might be able to get enough multi-nymph damage here. Yeah, we definitely can. To do that, sacrifice it. Should have put it behind because of the... Oh, God. It's not the harvest. How rude. It still makes the most sense to do this. Get back the multi-nymph. This Flicker's Liquor has been incredible. Gonna let us save up so much energy too. Wish we had a better way to use it. I'm gonna sacrifice that first. Trying to see if we can get something that costs 0. Like, I want to get the Formless Child to be 0 here if I can. Should be easy to do in a lot of ways, actually. Put that there. There we are. And I have Welder Helper that can come back. Seems good. Explosive is neat. Do I need to play it? And I might as well. I don't think there's anything better to do. And I can get these out of the deck so that they're dealing a little more damage to Seraph. And we can maybe reform them if they matter. Here we go. That free. I don't know that I want to give that too much more armor, so I'm just going to do that once. Formless Child on the front. Get the multi-nymph back. And sure, that works. We're all full up on space. I guess we could actually drip fall and then put another one down. Huh. Didn't really think about that. That works. Oh, we Formless Childed a Formless Child. Cool. Get that 390. Also, darn.
Oh.
Put that in front. You never know when that 2 points of damage might actually come up. Don't have any way to sacrifice. Oh, wait, no, I do. What am I talking about? Right there. That. 30 damage to it. Seems like it's better to just do it here. Make sure that this doesn't actually hurt us. Because it's getting up there. I could drip fall Seraph and then hit it with the rest of this. It's taking a lot of damage on this floor though with that Welder Helper with 41. And this multi-imp at 51. Yeah, this seems more important. Get this thing killed. This should be second last wave, I believe. And finally we get the double Impulade. Do that. The important work is kill it. I want to get rid of that one though. Let's get rid of that. That'll deal a lot of molten energy. So, just pop a bunch of 5s off of that. Only 60 armor, too. There we go. Didn't get to kill it outside of the train. Sad about that. Thought that we would have been able to do it with these Impulades. I got a little too feisty on all these Transcend Imps, but it's just so much fun. Look at them 5s. Look at how many we get to pop off. How can you say no to that? Still, a very good run. I'm sure that it's beatable as far as maximum points go. The big question is, will I have beaten the next person? There's only one challenger so far. 43,000. Hard to get it really consistent with how many cards you have to add. We had some really, really powerful things to do, but just with so many cards, it was hard to get it to happen all the time. We always had them in the bottom half of our deck, and struggled a lot because of that. That does put me in front of Arkham Archivist, though, by about 3,000 points. Arkham opting instead. Let's see where Arkham went. Kept the Subsuming Blade. Got 36 on it. Woo! Also went Rail Beater, 3 Transcend Imps. So they just copied Transcend Imp normally. And got 4 important works. So very similar in a lot of ways. Did some Rage Serum and Sacrificial Resurrection, though. So did a lot more of popping the imps back and forth into their deck a little bit better. A lot of sacrifice stuff with the resurrections and stuff, too. So that looks like what they did. Pretty close to our build, though. Very, very close. A lot more in terms of artifacts. Memorial Fund. Whoa. Where do people keep finding Memorial Fund? That's like 3 separate times that I've seen somebody have a Memorial Fund that I'd really have wanted in my deck. But a very cool one anyways. Congratulations to Arkham on doing so well so far. And so far, I'm undisputed winner. So if you would like to challenge me, jump on in. We will show off the winner next week. And I will show you, if you stick around, what our next week's challenge is going to be as well. So I'll be doing another video for the week afterwards, and I'll just show you what that is right now. Alright everyone, for next week's challenge, we have Letters Drawn Columbia. So this is going to be a challenge where we're going to remove our champion, and then to make up for that, we're going to have additional unit banners, and we're going to have buying power. So merchants provide a card duplication service. So you can kind of get some extra consistency out of your deck and put in some extra units because you're going to have to rely on them without having the main champion of our clans. We've also got Stygian Guards, so we can maybe make up for it with a little bit of magic as well. And Melting Remnant as our allied clan. So we're going to go ahead and try this one for next week. Good luck, everybody, and I'll see you then. Thanks, everybody, for stopping around. If you liked this, then Really would appreciate subscribing and, of course, liking the video. You can submit any challenges to me either on the Discord, which you can see down below, or in the comments. And just leave your opinions there. See you soon.